What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 78, and we start today's episode off by assessing the damage that Manchester United did to us in the last episode. If you didn't see that, if you didn't see the last game, we took on United, we beat them by 2-0, and Louis van Gaal's philosophy was, if we can't beat them, injure them, and they took down Niang and Mauricio. Thankfully, Niang was only out for 5 days, which meant that in this game, although he'd be on the bench, he was going to be okay to bring on if we needed him. Berahino and Ade started up top together, so Niang was on the bench for this game, just recovering from that injury. Mauricio is out for 3 weeks, so that's a real shame. Obviously, Mauricio has been a really decent signing for us for £5.5 million plus Tyler Blackett, who we weren't using. So Vestergaard's going to come in and fill the gap in the centre of the park with Nastasic on the bench now. And it's a shame. That is a bit of a problem for us because, you know, I think Mauricio and Zambrano as a partnership have worked pretty well this year. You know, we've kept a lot more clean sheets than we did last season. You know, the funny thing is we probably kept more clean sheets, you know, not even halfway through this season than we did in the whole of last year. You know, we've kept a lot more clean sheets, we've defended a lot better. Yes, we've still given the ball away a lot, and we have conceded a lot of goals. You know, we have, you know, our defence still isn't good, let's be honest, but it is better, let's just say that. And one of the reasons is because Mauricio has come in, but even so, I'm still confident with Vestergaard at the back, and I think we'll still be okay. But anyway, we take on Hull City for the first game of today's episode, and Andre Carrillo almost gave us the lead in the 8th minute there. Lovely run by our right winger, but the shot was saved by the goalkeeper, and from the corner, Savanier crosses the ball in, and Yannick Vestergaard heads the ball onto the bar, and I thought should have been given a penalty there after he took a tumble in the area, but the referee said no, he just tripped over his long legs of his, and it was still 0-0. So still West Brom 0, Hull City 0 as Vestergaard hits the bar. Abel Hernandez had a good chance there, but Ben Foster came out and put him off, and he shot the ball over the bar. And in the 34th minute here, Andre Carrillo goes down left hand side. He's got the pace, the Peruvian, to beat his man, takes on El Mohammadi, beats him, cuts inside, and well, I didn't need a heel to heel flick the ball there, and I almost messed it up completely, but as the ball fell to Saido Berahino, Berahino scores again. That is now 4 goals in 3 Premier League matches, and it is 1-0 to West Bromwich Albion 34 minutes in. So the perfect start in this game, and again with that heel-to-heel flip with Carrillo there, I completely messed up the chance, or so I thought. I was very fortunate that I was allowed to offload the ball as quickly as possible, and I gave it to Berahino, who just could not miss. So 1-0 to West Brom, and as Henderson whizzes the ball back here and plays a brilliant through ball, reminding us of what Fabian Delph was doing at the start of last season. We give it away but win it back again. Savanier into Berahino, 1-on-1, and if it wasn't for a great save by the goalkeeper, he would have had his 2nd goal of the game and made it 2-0. So still just a 1 goal for us so far, but from the corner, Savanier crossed the ball in. It's cleared away only as far as our left back Ricardo Rodriguez, who fake shots around Harry Maguire, and what a goal that is by Rodriguez. Absolutely fantastic. He scored his 1st goal in a West Bromwich Albion shirt against City in one of our first games of the season, but as you can see there, he's doing the Daniel Sturridge celebration, because that is a goal that Daniel Sturridge would have been proud of. You know, what a brilliant finish that is by Rodriguez on his left peg. He just levers it into the top corner from just inside the area, and you know, it's not a wonder goal or anything, but it still looked very nice. Look at the accuracy of that shot. That's our left back pulling that out of the bag. Brilliant strike. He's been a great signing for us, he really has, and it's West Brom 2, Hull City 0. So brilliant goal by Rodriguez there, and 5 minutes before half time we are 2-0 up. But Hull, well, they eventually came alive after that goal and started to press us, and as Scott Parker finds Abel Hernandez, his first shot is blocked, but it falls to Jake Livermore, and the former Spurs midfielder's shot is saved by Foster, and we get the ball away. So Hull starting to get themselves back into the game here, and in the 47th minute, just after the restart, it's Diame down left hand side who gets past Zambrano, crosses the ball in, and you know, Yannick Vestergaard is 6'6". And I'm sorry, but the main reason I signed you is to win those balls in the air, and instead he just lets Abel Hernandez come across him. Watch the stutter here of Vestergaard right there. There you go. You see him go backwards there. He loses Hernandez in the area, and Hernandez heads in at the near post, and that's really poor from Vestergaard. It's West Brom 2, Hull City 1, and Hull really did come alive here. In the 55th minute, they come through again. Diame down this right hand side crosses the ball in, and as Jelavic makes it 2-2 with a great header there. Again, we're beaten in the air. It's Nikica Jelavic heading it in. Thankfully for us, the referee disallows the goal because the linesman on the far side has his flag up, and as you'll see, he was indeed just offside. There's like a toe in it. It is very tight, but he's just offside when the ball comes in, and it's still West Brom 2, Hull City 1. So what a brilliant spot by the linesman, and it is still 2-1, but Hull were really beginning to threaten, put us under a lot of pressure and making us sweat, but we still felt confident. And as Wellington Silva crosses this ball in, the last thing you'll see is a very, very unfortunate injury for us, which is not what we like to see. Another injury, we already had 2. Obviously, Mauricio out for 3 weeks. Vestergaard came for this game, and Niang, who was injured and on the bench. We have another injury to our name there, but still, we did win the game by 2-1. It was quite a disappointing performance, really, to be honest. We didn't do as well as we should have done after scoring 2 goals in the 35th and the 40th minute, but we still came through with the win. That's the most important thing. Another 3 points in the bag, and we're very pleased with that. But again, just like Niang, a day's injury is not a serious one. He's out for 9 days, which means he'll miss 1 or 2 games, but it's not serious. And it's not disastrous at all, but it's funny, you know, like as soon as Niang was ready to come back into the side, we lose Brown a day. So it's funny how that works, you know, a striker's ready to come back in and then a striker drops out. But still, Niang would partner Berahino for this game against Manchester City, the last day of 2016 here, as we're just about to come into New Year's Day, as this game was unsurprisingly being played on New Year's Eve. We take on Manchester City away at the Etihad Stadium here. And to be honest, as you'll see by the league table, City are in 5th, we are in 2nd. So, you know, 1st to 4th is where we want to finish this year, and we're taking on 5th place. So this is actually quite a big game for us. There is a 10-point gap between us at the moment. We've played half of the season, and as things stand, you know, with those 10 points being in the gap, we feel really confident now. Like, we really do. There's no fear in our eyes. We genuinely believe that we can now go ahead and qualify for the Champions League next year, because we already have a very big gap in terms of points. Yes, there's still a long way to go in the season, but we are playing some great football, and we thoroughly deserve to be in a position we currently are. But the first chance this game would fall in the 5th minute here, as City fails to deal with a long throw in. It comes to Kevin Savanier, and his shot is well saved by Joe Hart and cleared away. So first chance coming to us there, but as Yannick Vestergaard wins the header, which City cleared the ball from, it comes to Walker, who finds Carrillo, and despite Navas making the challenge here, Walker picks the ball up really quickly and eventually restarts play with the throw in. He launches the throw long towards Saido Berahino, towards Mbai Niang, who chests the ball into the path of Henderson, who plays a great ball into Savanier. His first shot is saved by Hart, but it comes back to him, and our 17-year-old scout future star, Kevin Savanier, puts the ball through the legs of Joe Hart, and 7.5 minutes into this game, we are already 1-0 up, and it just goes to show you there is no fear anymore. Like, there really isn't. In the first season, you know, we played a park the bus game against Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge. In the big games, I played defensive football. I was trying to make sure we will contain and soak up pressure. Now, we're going through from the first minute. We're attacking from the first minute, trying to score goals, and that's exactly what we did. 8 minutes in, we're already 1-0 up. The City came forward themselves here, and they did indeed equalise in the 33rd minute. Edinson Cavani, the former PSG and Napoli forward, getting a goal there and making it 1-1. Some very nice passing from City. And eventually the Uruguayan could not miss his chance. He makes it 1-1, and City are back on level terms. But a few minutes later, City come through again here with Cavani. But what a great challenge this is by Zambrano. Puts Cavani on the floor here and plays a brilliant through ball to Berahino as well. He plays it inside towards Niang, who holds off Mangala for strength. That's not easy to do. Goes through 1-on-1. Can he keep his composure with 3 blue shirts around him and the green shirt in Joe Hart in the goal as well? Yes, he can. What a fantastic show of strength, persistence, tenacity, and also composure from Niang, because he kept holding the ball despite the constant threat of challenges coming in, and he also cushions the ball in at the near post and makes it Manchester City 1, West Bromwich Albion 2. So Niang back in the starting lineup and back amongst the goals. So 2-1 to West Brom, and in the 42nd minute here we're through again. Savanier teasing Pablo Zabaleta and beating the fullback. Brilliant from Savanier. Crosses the ball in, and Niang is denied by a very good save by Joe Hart, as it is still 2-1. But you know, this is the point. You know, even though we're 2-1 up here, we're not shutting up shop and hoping to secure the win by a single goal. We are going for goals at every single opportunity. In the second half, straight from kickoff, Niang almost scored a wonder goal. So still 2-1, and in the 59th minute here, Yusuf Malumbu finds Saido Berahino, who turns Mangala, plays in Jordan Henderson, rounds Joe Hart with the fake shot, puts it into the open goal, celebrates in front of the travelling fans, and it's the confidence that we are showing right now. It really is. Company loses Jordan Henderson. He loses the former Liverpool man, and he just fake shots around Joe Hart, as simple as you like, and makes it Manchester City 1, West Bromwich Albion 3. There is no way back for City now, but we would unfortunately have a sour note to end the game off with, because Yannick Vestergaard did get a red card for us in the 82nd minute. I pushed him up way too far. Vestergaard is never going to catch Sergio Aguero in a foot race, so I thought I'll make a last-ditch challenge. He wasn't the last man, but I'll make a challenge to stop City going on the counter and probably scoring. I took Aguero down. I didn't mean it to be such a ferocious challenge. I wanted it to just clip the heels of Aguero so we'll get a booking, but instead he does get a red card. But it wouldn't matter because we held on for a 3-1 victory. Another massive 3 points in the league. We now extend the gap from 2nd to 5th to 13 points. And if we fail to qualify for the Champions League now, even though there's still a long way to go, it will be a complete meltdown, because these travelling fans have been seeing some great football and some great wins, including this one. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, then please leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.